Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Endless Race podcast. And today we have a very, very special guest on the episode. She goes by the name of Leah. She is a musician, producer, songwriter, and singer. I will leave all of her socials in the comments of either YouTube or Spotify, so make sure to go check it out. She has a latest single which came out a few weeks ago called Reasons. Make sure to go and listen to it on all platforms, whether that be Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. Go show some love to Leah because this episode is a great episode. I really enjoyed it. She really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys too. So take care and see you on the next episode. What should we start with, Leah? What do you want to start with? I personally think I should get on to you for the first thing.
Alright, let's do it. Let's get the blah blah out of the way.
So, for those that don't know, Leah was my, could we say,
Science buddy.
Science partner, I want to say.
That one. Triple science he was going to go.
No, she didn't do triple science in the end.
But, I didn't, I did something better.
But you left me in the end.
I did leave you, but I went on to do something better. Even in science. I don't even know if I've ever told you this. But I did, so I left. We'll get onto that where I left later on.
We will.
I left. I only did double science, but because they couldn't do triple science at my school, I did A-level biology in year 11.
How did that work out?
I had to teach it to myself. The result wasn't that great. I got D. But I feel like for year 11, doing it a year early and teaching yourself, I'm very happy with a D. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think A-level biology is one of the highest sciences in A-level.
I feel like if I did it for like sixth form, I definitely would not be sitting here talking to you about like what I do now. I definitely would be doing something else.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I was like really adamant that I didn't want to do music at one point. Yeah, and then I wanted to be a neonatal nurse, which is like looking after premature babies in intensive care. But here I am.
And you needed biology for that?
I think, yes, biology. Basically, I could have just done like a normal midwife course, but then to specialise in what I needed to do, I needed biology A-level, I think that's the reason why I would have done it.
So yeah, for those that don't know, Aaliyah snaked me out in Shirley days. Like I said, we were science buddies. Year 9, because we did our GCSE in year 9, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
It was foundation, right? Because Miss Dean didn't want us to do higher, so she put us on foundation and we were only capped. Because what did you get? I got a B. I think most of us got a B because remember foundation back in those days was only capped at a B.
Yeah, capped. Oh, no, was it not capped at a C? No.
I think it was a B because I got a B. Unless the course, you remember what was it called that we used to do? The practical work.
The coursework. Controlled assessment. Oh, that's long. That's
full
of a memory.
What was it called?
A controlled assessment.
No, but I swear it was called something.
A controlled assessment.
No, wasn't it beginning with like an I or something like that?
Oh, okay.
ISA? No.
ISA, yes, it was the ISA. No, it's like that. It's like that. No, it's like that. I know what you're talking about. No, I do. Oh, people got to think I'm a proper nerd now.
But when you did the experiment, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is. And it's like an independent investigation, something like that.
I think it is ISA.
I think it is ISA.
Yeah. I mean,
you're like bringing up memories that I forgot about.
Yeah. Do you remember we just used to cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she would make, I don't know if I could say that, but like she would help to do that.
Because we had Miss Dean in year 9, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had Miss Dean all the way through to year 11.
She was lovely.
Yeah, Miss Dean, she was auntie, man. She was auntie. And then you left me and you went on to BRIT School.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How was the transition from going from a public school to BRIT School? Did you enjoy it?
It was a lot of mixed emotions. I'm not gonna blame the place. That's not what I'm gonna do. Because the purpose it serves is amazing. But I went from, there was a lot going on at home. So like in year 8, my dad got diagnosed with cancer. Then obviously year 9 was all right. Well, not all right, but we was living with it. Then he passed away in year 10. So I just moved schools. Yeah. My dad died. So I feel like socially, I didn't really put myself out there on the best foot. But like BRIT School in general was amazing and that was great. But sometimes I wish I could like bring the Shirley environment and just transfer that to BRIT.
Yeah.
That would have been
cool. Would that environment suit us?
No. You guys don't like creative arts?
No, in terms of like the people.
Yeah.
Because like with Langley, say for example, I think if you were to go to Langley Boys, I don't think I would be able to bring the mandem and stuff there. It's just too posh. It's too.
But I think where like Brix was a melting pot, like you had like people that were like from South, the same kind of culture. Then you had people that were like, but everyone, because like you were mixed up, everyone just got along.
Yeah, and it was. So at BRIT School, what can you be there for? Singing?
Singing, so you do music. So obviously music can do an instrument or vocals. Then you can do theatre, you can do musical theatre, you can do art, you can do, it's used to be called BDC, I think it's changed now, which is like digital broadcasting, so all of that stuff. You can do community art, you can do like a lot of variety of arts there. Okay. So yeah.
And I assume you did GCSEs alongside that, right?
Yeah, this is like the misconception that everybody thinks.
So people think you just go there to sing your heart out?
And just do nothing else. I was like, no, my mum will still want me with those GCSEs. Yeah. So you do GCSEs. So I did, maths, English, science, and then I did I did sociology, which I thought was nice because they don't offer that at Shirley, sociology, I don't think.
No, I don't think they do.
And I did textiles.
Textiles. Yeah. That's textiles. Did they do that at mine?
No, I think
at
it was
Langley.
Oh, you went to Langley? I didn't even ask.
Hey, I went Langley Girls.
You went Langley Girls?
yeah, come on now. I wasn't that smart to get into Langley Boys. But I went actually, I did pretty well at my GCSEs.
Yeah, I could imagine. You were quite smart though. Like you were like the smart.
I wasn't
not the smart. You was like set 1, set 2. Because I think we were in. What set was you for maths?
I was set 3.
Oh, I was set 2, so maybe not.
I had Mr. Terrorwally.
I had Mr. McGowan. Oh,
Mr. Terrorwally.
Days.
What a legend.
What was her name? And she had dreadlocks. She was a good teacher.
Oh, Miss Gordon.
No, not Miss Gordon. There was another black teacher with dreadlocks, quite slim.
Dreadlocks.
I forgot her name.
What sets did she used to teach?
She used to teach set 1. So when I was in set 1, I had, and then I dropped
teacher.
I dropped to set 2 and I had Mr. McGowan. Mr. McGowan, if you're watching this.
He was what? He was a terrible teacher, or?
He just couldn't control the class. But considering like I'm just gonna name drop some people. Like we had like people like Ross in our class, Kai, Maisie. Like we're not horrible, but it was. And he lied. He lied to my mum at parents' evening. He was like, Aaliyah doesn't do anything in class. She just sits there and chooses to talk to Maisie. And I was like, me and Maisie don't even sit next to each other. So I got in trouble for that. So thanks, Mr. McGowan. Yeah,
that's one thing I used to hate was parents' evenings.
My parents' evening was always good. That was the only bad parents' evening I ever got. So.
But did your parents care?
Yes.
And who was it in out of your parents? Was it your mum that cared or your dad?
My dad didn't really care. No one like didn't care, but like he knew I wasn't a bad child.
Yeah.
But when my mum is a teacher, she has the principle of teachers.
Oh, she's a teacher?
Yeah, she teaches accounting. She has the principle of teachers are always right.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter that every other teacher told her that I was a good student. Just because he said that I talked, and she knows I can talk, she wasn't happy.
You know, it's so funny you say that because my dad says the exact same. He says, if whatever the teacher says, it's like it's their gospel.
Yeah.
And I used to get licks. Like,
but you were like a good.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
But the teacher would tell my dad, "Oh, he gets a bit distracted,"
and that's all they hear.
Yeah, that's all they hear.
Not I'm performing above the national age or whatever, but you're talking too much.
And you know what? With my dad, if he's not going to listen to this, but I don't know if your parents or your mum used to do this, but my dad would ask me questions on parents' evening. You're the teacher now. Yeah. My dad's sitting here. He would ask me questions. So, Mario, why are you not behaving well? Why are you asking me questions in front of the teacher trying to embarrass me? Ask me that after.
No, she never did that. She would just be like, is that right? Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you're talking too much.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no. I remember I argued in front of her and I was trying to say like, this didn't happen like that. And she was like, Aaliyah, are you talking over me? Are you talking over your teacher? I was like, oh, mum, come on. Oh. And it was the last one.
Oh, so the year.
So it was the year 9 and it was the last appointment of parents' evening.
Okay.
So all of the goodness that I had done, like music, lovely. Miss Taylor loved me.
Yeah.
English, I had Mrs. Scott Goodfellow. She used to send my work home weekly because it was just really good.
Yeah.
And I was in a really disruptive class for set 2. So me being a good student, I stood out all the time. Science, again, Miss Dean loved me. French, I had Miss Nagra. She loved me. All of this, then I get to maths, and all of that hard work that I'd done the whole year was ruined. So
That's all they hear. They take one negative, whatever that is.
I don't know what camera it is.
You're on this one.
Thanks, Mr. McGowan. Yeah.
Oh, that is
unforgivable.
Funny. There are some good memories there.
There are some good memories. What about you? Like, I remember you being like the sport, like long jump, triple jump. That was you. Yeah. And
natural athlete.
I'm going to say something, guys. Everyone used to fancy Mario back in school.
God.
Like, Mario was that guy.
I don't even know. I don't even know how, to be fair.
I think it's because you was just really nice. You was really nice, and like you weren't horrible, and you were like, I think our school kind of worked a little bit similar to like American system. Like if you did sports, like you were up, like you were up there for boys.
The sports days were the days.
Yeah.
Football matches.
Who was the teacher used to be like, boys?
Oh, Mr. Parders.
Yeah, Mr. Parders.
Keith Parders. Yeah. Shout out to Keith Parders. DJ on the mic. But yeah, sports days were good, to be fair. We did have a good... I
think we came second. We had a good mix. We had like Kai, Malika, Nathan, Mitchell.
Oh, on sports day?
Yeah.
For me,
I did well.
I had H. My class was written off. I had no one. I had no one. I think that... I don't want to name drop too much, but I think the only person that... No, I can't even say...
Was you in Michelle's one?
No.
Who was in the head? See?
I had Lola.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
but she's quite athletic.
She was back in year 7.
She was. No, but was she not in year 8, year 9? She still did sports. She was a good runner. I think she still is now. Shout out to Lola.
She used to do 1500, no? She used to do long distance.
Yeah, long distance. That was her thing.
Me,
I was long jump. I was hurdles. I was high jump. And I was relay. I'm not really a sprinter. I'm not built to be a sprinter.
I had no
I was not doing long distance. Do you remember cross country?
Yeah.
Like running round the pitch, round the forest. And there was no teachers out on the road to
You know what? Health and safety, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were the days I used to hate cross country.
Yeah. And it would be like the first week back or something from like...
Oh my days, yeah. And it would be cold, it would be raining.
But another memory I remember, bleep test. I think I was the last girl and you were the last boy.
Oh, yeah,
for
I remember
test.
That. They were the best days, honestly.
They were the best days.
They were the best day when the whole
I remember coming home and I was like, Mum, I was the last girl.
Yeah. So I think for me, there was one year I did really well. I think it was out of levels... I think 15 was the highest.
Yeah, I think I got up to something like... I think I got to like 10 or something.
Yeah, that's decent because I think mine was 13.
But I think that was the day like someone like Maisie wasn't in or anything because like if like some of the athletic girls were in on that day, I definitely would have been like the top person.
Yeah, there were the days though because I just remember the crowd going Mario, and everyone's cheering me on. I'm thinking, shit, I got to do my class.
Did you become head boy?
No, deputy.
Deputy. Second in command. Yeah. I didn't see that. I feel like if I stayed, I definitely would have become head girl.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
So head girl was...
what's her name?
Tiffany.
I could have done... I love Tiffany. But I feel like I could have... Because I was the only person in Shirley to be school council 2 years in a row. Because, it couldn't be the same people.
Yeah.
And I was the only person. That school loved me. I would have been head girl. I would have
but
been
the question is,
best head girl ever.
But with school council...
Yeah.
We were meant to give you feedback and stuff. Did you ever take...
Yeah.
You didn't go to...
I just abused my power of having free lunches.
But you never went to any of the head teachers saying, oh, Mario has said he wants to...
Why am I saying your name?
What if you say my name? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I did. I used to take back. But like, no. I used to help out more on like helping for like the art stuff. Like that's what I cared about in the school. Yeah. Like that sort of stuff. So...
Yeah, we're good times.
Yeah.
But moving away from school days.
Yeah.
Musician.
Yeah.
So you're a musician, songwriter.
Yeah.
What else?
Do a little bit of producing here now.
Producing. So at what point did you know that you could kind of sing sort of thing?
It brings me back to school days.
Yeah.
I kid you not. Before this day, I sounded like a cat. Like I couldn't sing. Like I wish I could like play you like.
But you've got those memories, right?
Yeah, I've got those memories. Like I was always singing growing up, but I never sounded good. But do you remember one assembly? Yeah, Arisha from JLS came.
Yes, I do.
And he got up on the stage and he was basically saying, if anybody's got a talent, because he was promoting his girl group, so if anybody's got a talent, get up on the stage. And I was quite confident in Shirley, not so much at BRIT School, but I just got up. I didn't know what I was doing. I think someone rapped. I saw who sang.
Yes, I remember that.
Andrew was rapping. And then literally there was like, your turn. And I was like, I have to do something. So I started singing. It was like the last song that my mum played before she dropped me off into school, which was like Jacket Edge, Walked Out of Heaven. I sang it. And everyone was like, what? Like, you can sing. And I was like, maybe I can. And then Mr. Taylor, the music teacher, was like, he had like a little bit of an accent. He's like, you got it, girl. Come to choir. I went to choir. And I think he just transitioned as the teacher for music. And I actually kind of have to I owe him a lot. I don't think he was that happy when I left to go to.
What, he inspired you to?
Yeah, like
give you
he
the
really
motivation?
nurtured me so much. Like all of the music shows, I would be singing solo in choir. Like he was helping me. He would be like, listen to this song, come back with this song, learn the song, I'm gonna play it. Like he really spent time to like, he heard the kind of voice I had, and he really exposed me to singing so much things that like now I still sing. And I don't think I've ever thanked him, but I wish I could. Like he was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah, no, you are a good singer. Great singer.
You know,
Great singer.
I try. You know, just
keep up the hard work.
Yeah,
you know. Obviously, she's got a new song out. It's called
Reasons. Yeah,
it came out yesterday, so make sure you go stream that. It's on Spotify. Where else can they find it?
Apple Music. It's on YouTube. TikToks. You know, that's what's cool now. So use my sound on TikTok.
Do you do TikToks?
Sometimes. I can't keep up with TikTok.
Yeah, I can't either, to be fair.
I know, like, to be really successful on TikTok, you have to keep posting every day. I don't have that time.
You don't, yeah. And you got to find new content as well.
Yeah.
Because there's always with TikTok, there's always a new trend that comes out that you have to stay on top of. What was I going to ask you? Well, I was going to ask you something earlier and I've forgotten.
We were talking about music. What else do you want to know? What else do the people want to know?
Well, we was talking about music.
We was talking about new songs. Yeah.
Let me get my phone out.
It's all right.
Because I've written some questions.
Can you sing?
Me? You know what? I would like to say I can. But it's one of those ones, you know, when you play it back and you're like, shit, yeah, it's not.
Is it like concerts in the shower and that's it?
Yeah, mainly in the car, to be fair. Like on the way
in the car, okay.
Yeah,
and who are you like listening to recently? Or would you say like is your favourite singer, not rapper?
Okay, that's one question I was going to ask you that I'll answer first. Top 5 artists.
Just in general,
yeah, dead
UK.
or alive. Dead or alive.
Ooh,
anyone.
I listen to too much music to actually have a definite answer. But for today, like today's answer, because it will change tomorrow.
So you don't have a definite 5 that you would listen to?
I feel like when you know how much music out there is, like, and different genres, dead and alive, it's hard to have a top 5. But top 5, I would say, I'd say current, in the mix of current, Jasmine Sullivan, she's an amazing.
Okay, never heard of her.
R&B singer from America. My favorite rapper probably has to be J. Cole.
Yep. It's a good one.
Singing wise, I do love Nina Simone. She's up there. I like let's put some reggae there. There's a reggae artist called Dennis Brown. So what? That's 4. My last one, me.
You should be at the top.
Yeah.
Well, should be first.
Yeah, maybe. But
yeah,
you know,
first.
give me like, let me make my legacy, and then I can turn around and be like, I'm number 1.
Yeah, no, why not manifest it now?
No, I'm manifesting it, but like I like to have physical evidence.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
When we do this podcast in 10 years' time, I'll be like top 5 artists, me and only you.
Yeah, just only you.
Only me.
Only you. Only listen to Leah.
Every day, 24 hours.
Yeah. So mine would be, top is MJ, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no, I do. I rate him.
Michael Jackson, Kanye. That's a bit of a controversial one, I think, for a lot of people.
I love Kanye's music though. So
yeah. Do you like his old or new stuff?
I like particularly, like, I'm not that fussed on his new stuff. Like I like him. I like his stuff. I grew up on Kanye, so
yeah. I think my favorite album is the first one.
Yeah, of course, that was a good one.
School Dropout. Jay-Z.
I didn't really listen to too much Jay-Z growing up, but like I knew like his like normal.
For me, it's only been the last like 2 years. So I watched the Ye documentary.
Okay.
And obviously Ye was very much involved with Jay-Z. And that's how I fell into love with him.
there's a song he has with Pusha T. I don't know how old it is, yeah, but my brother was showing me it, and like he has like this really sick line, Jay-Z, and I think that was when I realized like how good of an artist he was.
Yeah, no, he
and
is.
there was something about like obviously he used to do illegal stuff back in the day. He used to talk about doing illegal stuff, and he said that he's ambidextrous. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's when you can use both hands. So he was using that as a metaphor to be up in the kitchen using both hands, and I was like, what a bar! That is a bar.
Fourth artist for me, I'd say J. Cole has to be up there.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I think that Forest Hill Drive album, again, not to bring a a somber moment to like this, but like when my dad was ill and stuff, like my brother, we would have to like leave. I'd be going from school to the hospital. My brother would pick me up, and we managed to find a downloaded version before it dropped. So like we had Forest Hill Drives way before. Yeah, like someone leaked. My brother has like a website. My brother like if you wanted to find a song before it came out, my brother would. That's like
Alex.
Alex, yeah. Like, he was that person.
He was that guy. If you wanted any software, any dodgy software, he would be able to download it for you.
Do you know? Sorry, yeah. Alex used to.
Alex. He's my editor, by the way.
Alex used to, write down people's my maths passwords, because you know, like when you were wait. Because we had a rule in our class when we had, I forgot her name, our maths teacher, you basically, it showed you how many attempts you had. Yeah. Right? And she was like, you had to get like, I think it was like either 100 or like 98% on your first go, or you're going to get a detention. He wrote down everybody's password, and he would go home and he would log in and fail the first attempt, so people would get a detention.
Really? That was Alex?
That was Alex.
I thought he would have done it for you.
No. He was doing it like, I remember like one time, he had his planner out and he was just writing.
Oh my days, what? You know, he's my editor, innit? So he's going to edit this video and he's going to look at this.
Alex.
No, Alex,
that's
like, poor.
Delete.
Yeah, he's just going to cut that bit out. But Alex, that's poor from you. I thought you would have been better than that.
No, but he was funny like that. He was funny like that.
Yeah, no, he used to be good at all of that stuff.
He was
like
funny. He was like a genius. Like, he's probably not one of the smartest people I know. Like, I don't know
let's
him.
not gas him up too much.
No, but school-wise, he was up there.
Yeah, no, he was. He was
up there.
But we're sidetracking. I don't know why we're talking about Alex.
We're talking about, So I listened to that album back and forth from the hospital. So, like, I think I know, like, it from the back of my head. So, especially going through some of the emotions that I was going at the time, that album, I can hand on heart said, saved my life. So, thank you, J. Cole. Thank you all. Yeah. So how many did you have? MJ, Kanye, Jay-Z, J. Cole. Where's your woman?
Cole.
You have no female artists. Don't let the people cancel you.
Who would I put up there?
As a female.
I thought you were
going to say Nicki Minaj, just for the sake of it.
No, how am I forgetting? Cardi B. Yeah, I know you're a bit... Listen, Cardi B, yeah?
I like Cardi B. I'm not, just in case... Cardi B and Nicki stumble on this podcast. I'm a consumer of music.
Yeah.
I like music. I'm not in anybody's beef. I like Cardi B's music and I like Nicki Minaj's music.
Yeah,
that's what I have to say.
There is beef between them. But yeah, Cardi B for me. Like when Cardi B comes on in the club.
It is lit. And I really love, I used to watch her from Love and Hip Hop days. She was hilarious. I think as like someone as a celebrity that's in the entertainment industry, she like knows how to, there was a time where she was killing it, like not just music wise, but like as a celebrity to like look and
Cardi B is BAE. She is BAE.
Oh, okay.
She's BAE. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's BAE. She's BAE. She's BAE. She's BAE. Okay. I wanted to ask, when it comes to you writing your music, how do you get into the mood of things? Do you meditate beforehand, clear your mind? Do you have to listen to other music to know what you want to write about? Is it experiences that happened in your life?
It's a mixture of loads of things. So like when I first started writing, I was never actually writing about like my own experiences because I hadn't been through much.
Yeah.
So I would be listening to people's conversations like on the bus, or like I'd hear something at work, and then I used to work at H&M, and I'll continue to say what I used to do. But like if I had like an idea, I would like get the till paper, rip it off, hide in the cupboard for like 2 hours of my shift just writing stuff down. Okay. So that's how it first started off. And then now that I have been through some stuff, I think it's easy just to provoke emotions to get to where I needed to do. But yeah, I do enjoy the writing process, and I write a lot with my brother as well. So sometimes he's
You're older one, right?
Yeah.
You're one of two, right?
I'm one of four.
One of four?
Yeah, I've got two other older siblings.
Really?
Yeah, but they're gonna scream. Like my sister's gonna watch this and be like, "Are you calling me old?" But she's like, they're like middle 30s. So
that's old.
He said it, not me. So like growing up, like there's only 5 years in between me and my brother that everybody would presumably like know about. So I'm not coming to school being like at the time, my 20-something-year-old sister. Yeah. So he helps me to write, and he's a really good. I would say he's almost a better writer than me, like hands down. So it's nice to vibe off of him, learn some stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Does he play any instruments? Does he help you out in any sort of way?
No, lit, he used to play piano, like he's self-taught, same way like I'm self-taught, and then he dropped it. Like I got a piano, he used it and became better than me quicker, and then didn't pick it up. Like he just didn't continue. He'll have melodies, so he'll be like, if I'm producing something or I'm putting something down, he'll have like maybe like a guitar riff. And he'll sing it out. He's tone deaf as well, I think. It's not the right melody, but I get the idea. Yeah. So yeah, he's really helpful, and I think he's one of my biggest supporters, so which is nice.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good when your siblings support you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they're the closest to you. They know you the best.
Yeah.
So, because obviously I'm one of 5.
Yeah. Are you the middle?
Middle child.
Do you feel left out?
I wouldn't say the traditional feeling left out, because I'm quite close with my siblings, but it's more the parental side of things. Just get licks. I was the devil child, naughty kid.
Were you? But Mario, you were a good kid.
This is the thing, guys. Everyone says to me, "Oh yeah, you were just, smart."
But maybe at home, were you a different person?
Yeah, I used to get licks.
At home?
Yeah.
But you know what? You had
I'm talking slaps with the slipper.
You had really high standards to live up to. Like your older siblings at school, like they were like what, both prefects, head boy. Was one of
brother was head boy, and then my older sister was. I don't think she was senior. Yeah,
so like and they were like always being praised at school. So to walk in that shoes, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm this like saint of a kid. Nah, man.
No, but you were I
used to get clotted by my dad all the time.
Do you know, that's one thing. I've never got beats, but I'll tell you something, my older brother, his parents' evening used to be mental. He used to go to a boys' school in Beckenham. Yeah. And it was the worst school ever. And my brother wasn't necessarily like bad in terms of, he was cheeky, talkative, but too cheeky and talkative, probably didn't do his work. And he used to hide like his reports and stuff. So my mum would go there, like after having a long day at work teaching, she would go in there storming. The first appointment went wrong. Like he's done X, Y, Z. My mum used to hit him in front of everybody.
Oh wow, really?
So when I got to secondary school now, I said, I don't want that. Yeah. I don't want that kind of embarrassment. Yeah. So I'm gonna behave myself. I'm not getting beatings. Fair enough. The way how no, I was a good child. But I feel like parenting when it comes to the youngest child, like not went out the window, but when I was a reliable child to do my own thing and stuff, but I feel like by that time my parents were like tired, like do you get what I mean? So
that's usually what happens, to be fair. Like the level of strictness that my parents used to give to me and my 2 older siblings compared to my 2 younger siblings, it's different.
I get away with so much. Like my brother always complains, be like, he had a different kind of freedom, but like my responsibilities started way later in life at home. So
yeah, that's it.
You can't pick when you're born.
Yeah, you can't pick and choose. Beggars can't be choosers.
But I like being the youngest. It's amazing. I couldn't now think about it, I don't think I could have a younger sibling. I'd be like, what's that?
Yeah, true. To be fair, because I'm the naughty kid, I'm always getting talked about my family's. Oh, Mario this, Mario that. So it's a benefit for me.
I mean, someone's got to fill those shoes.
Yep, someone does.
You've got to be the main character of that family.
Because I'm quite different to my siblings, to be fair. Like everyone goes down this traditional route of like a 9 to 5 or something like that. I just go off the rails, do the entrepreneur stuff.
Yeah, how's that going though? Because I see it. Yeah, I would love to do something like what you do, but I don't think I'm ready to take that kind of risk.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of risk involved.
I remember when you first started, and your stories used to be like 20 products have been like damaged. I'm thinking that's money gone down the drain. Yeah,
that is money gone down the drain. So literally, I had it was a mop, right?
Yeah.
I had about 17 of those get unfulfilled, which is basically Amazon can't sell it. And it wasn't even like the product was damaged. What had happened is on the listing, so when you click on a listing, you have all the information, right? they emailed me saying that the color is meant to be black and graphite, whereas it just says graphite. Don't know how that makes it unfulfillable.
So could you change the listing to
I
make
tried
that?
to, but they told me I can't change it at this time. So now I've just got 17 mops.
I might need to buy one of you.
You can if you want.
Yeah, my mum needs a new mop.
It's not like a traditional.
Is it like one of those power mops, the ones that spin?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
I would've
more for
walked out
like.
of here.
I think it's more for like when there's a puddle on the floor, or like you've got a lot of.
Isn't that what a mop's for, Mario?
No, okay. Let me rephrase that. We'll edit. We'll cut. We'll leave that in.
Alex, leave that in.
So I think it's more for if you have a lot of pets.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of when it sheds fur, it picks it up. It's a weird mop.
Okay, make your money.
But hey, listen. Yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, Amazon FBA. I mean, I talk about it in previous episodes. But yeah, it's going all right, to be fair. I've just recently ordered some Lego that's come to my house.
Kids Lego? Like chunky
kids.
Lego?
Yeah. So that's...
I know a couple of kids that might need to buy that, you know?
Yeah. No, Lego is... it's doing me well, to be fair.
So then, is there like any kind of like marketing side to that?
No, literally.
It's literally just you list it, and because people generally are always searching for something on Amazon.
Yeah, so it's called FBA for a reason, fulfilled by Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Which basically means that Amazon take care of customer service, any returns or anything like marketing.
And then what's the profit? Like, do they take it? I'm guessing they take.
Yeah, so they take a fee. They'll take a fee of the sale price.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say I'm selling a product for $9.99.
Mm-hmm.
They, depending on the product, may take anywhere from 35 to like 50%. Yeah,
Ooh.
they take a lot.
But then you're buying that product for a lot less, right? So
yes.
you're still breaking even from that.
Yeah, you what's the word? You balance it out in the sense that you only find products that once Amazon has taken their fees, you're still going to make
money
profit.
from. Okay.
So, for example, the Lego that I'm selling, just was literally packing it yesterday. I'm buying it for £16, and then I'm selling it on Amazon.
For one?
Yeah.
So you paid £16 per unit?
Yeah. I bought about 30 of those.
Oh, okay.
So about £500-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would put that on Amazon for, I think it's selling for now $27.99.
Okay.
And then I would make £4 profit on that.
On every
sale I make, I'll make £4. So if that sells out, so it sells
the
about...
maths now.
Come on now, 4 times...
120?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And that will sell out in about a week and a half.
A week and a half?
Yeah, and you just repeat that. You keep repeating that.
Boy, do you always move on from a product, or do you...
So that's a test order. 30 units for me is a test order.
Yeah. So if it goes well, you'll just keep redoing
If it goes well... Good thing is that this product's it's not made anymore. It's not made by Lego. So it's weird. It's sold on Sports Direct. Don't know.
How much is Sports Direct selling it for?
£16. That's what I'm saying.
But obviously people on Amazon aren't... don't know.
That's what you do. You basically flip
cut that part out, yeah? Alex, cut that part out.
Yeah, they don't need to hear
yeah.
But
cool.
that's what you do, basically.
That's really cool. I wish I could do... Like, I always wanted to... Okay, not always. That's a lie. I wanted to be, like, quite, like... business minded.
Well, you are. You're a singer.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a business in
that
itself.
is business. But like, I see girls like do like, okay, I know this is like a complete polar opposite, but like they do like now. Like I got loads of people that do have like started nail like businesses, lash businesses, like 16, and now they're like got Range Rover, flat, and all of that.
I mean,
stuff.
I don't disrespect people that do that, but I feel as though most girls just do that.
But if you get onto it from like 16, like when you have no responsibility, like the where you are now, like you're comfortable. But that wasn't my purpose in life, so here I am today.
Singer.
Singing.
What if you could have, going back to your singing career, if you could work with 3 artists in the future alive in the next let's say 2 years, who would you want to work with? First of all, who have you worked with? Because I know you got a few features on some of your songs, right?
Yeah, so I've worked with 2 okay, right. I've worked with 2 rappers. So one called Dotty. That was like when I first started releasing music, so I'm even happy that he even did the feature. Then I worked with another rapper called Mimi Monroe. That's a female UK rapper. It's really good. Producer wise, I've worked with a guy called Reef in New York, and he produced 50 Cent's What Up Gangsta. So that was quite cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy. And then I've done stuff for like producers in like Sweden, Denmark, that region. So that obviously is like more house stuff because that's like what sells over there. So that's really cool. I would say producers I would like to work with, or like thinking outside, like if within the next 2 years, like no like issue to work with them. I'd love to work with, I don't even, Pharrell, maybe the Neptunes, I get them back together to do that, you know. Not saying that they've split. They make so like crazy music, which is good. I think that as a producer I'd love to. A rapper, I'm trying to think like UK because I've only got 3 slots. A rapper,
Stormzy, Dave.
I would love to do a song with Pot Paper, but I don't know if we would actually like balance ourselves out because he's quite very like man of substance in his lyrics. So I'm not gonna be sitting there singing, yeah, I'm hurt, I love the world. Like I'd have to actually, my pen game would have to be like, I'd have to up that to get a feature part. And a singer wise, I'd say I love Beyonce. Like I'm not saying this just for the sake of it, but it's a big flex to be like, I have a song with Beyonce. So definitely. Why not shoot for the stars? And if you don't get the stars, at least you hit the sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's multiple stars in the sky.
Yeah, there is. That's true. Because we live in a world of abundance. You know?
We do.
No?
We do. So when it comes to like doing features, do you have to kind of be on the same wavelength in the sense that could you work with someone that's totally not within the R&B realm?
Yeah, I think it's easier for a singer to do that. I don't think necessarily think it's easier for a rapper. For the way how features have worked with me, I've had a song, they've just sent me back the verse, and because they're just artists that I like, then they can rap. It sounded good, so I was like, yeah. I've never really had to be like, I don't like that. Can you go back and change it? For producer-wise, it depends. If it's something that I'm working on, I will be very picky over like what I want it to sound like. Okay. But if it's something that they're bringing to me, unless I either don't like the beat, so I'm not gonna work with it, or I'm just gonna lay my vocals down, and then you like I'm would never come in and be like, I don't really like that sound or this that if it's somebody else's vision, unless they've asked for that input.
Okay. And have you, with any of your features, have you worked with them in the studio? Have they come, or is it mainly
mainly remote? Mainly remote, basically because of like a lot of the stuff I was doing at that time was like through COVID and stuff. So it's been remote. But I've had some sessions with other rappers and producers, and I've had them in person. That's been great as well. Mainly rappers, like those a few that would you go to, but it's nice. Like, and I'm a very planned person, so like my studio sessions run as if I prepare at home the song, or if it's just song chords, I come to the studio, I'm laying down my vocals and we're building the beat. So when you're coming in a studio, you've got like a producer, 2 rappers, you have to create it there and then. So that really pushed me to be in my creative energy and just be able to do it on the spot. So that's something I'm not really used to doing. So it's a nice balance.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get better at it, right?
Yeah. No, it's easy, but like when you got like a 4 hours, okay, maybe not 4 hours, maybe you got like an 8-hour studio, you've wasted the 4 hours first, not wasted, but you've just experimented the 4 hours, and now it's time to actually like lay down stuff. You got to be quick. Like I can't sit there and be like, I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow. Yeah,
and I was gonna ask, so like, how long does it take from the moment you get into the studio to the end product being released on Spotify or whatever?
Depends. So like I've got a song that's, I hope it comes out this year. When I say hope, it's like this song is like out the world. Like I would confidently say everybody that I've shown it to, like even like industry people, they said like, this is amazing. That song alone has taken like maybe 6 to 7 studio sessions, and that 3 hours at a time, maybe a bit longer to get. But I think that is the first time I've actually like put a long time into something and seen the reward of it. Like the more time and effort you put in, the better. But on average, it's mainly like I do my studio sessions mainly in 3-hour slots because of like life.
Is that your own studio, or do you rent that out?
So
Or
no,
do
I normally go to like a self-hire studio.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes it maybe takes 2 sessions. So it's 6 hours really to get, if I could do it in a day, but I normally split it up. 6 hours to do that. And then, really relatively that happens. But I've been working, most of my stuff is produced, not now, but obviously in the future, like this year, it's going to be a variety of producers, but a producer that I've been working with since I've been about 15, 16.
Okay.
So like now we've got like a formula of how we like to work and how, so it's easier, it's quicker. So one song with him might take 2-3 hour sessions, but with another producer now, it might take longer. It could take shorter. You just got to get into that groove.
Yeah, he knows what you like and stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I'm looking forward to whatever's coming out in the future.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, good stuff. Any albums coming soon? Because I know you released, what is it, summer?
Souls of September. No, I'm holding off for the projects. I want to do more singles. Basically because I took a gap last year. Not on my own accord.
Yeah.
So I have to like pick things back up. So I think singles is the best way to, get the music out there, and then I'll think about projects. Yeah.
Question to you. Would you rather take a #1 single?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I think I know what you're going to pick. But you know where I'm trying to go with it,
yeah,
right?
#1 single
or something to do with your album.
Like an album of all time.
Yeah, would you rather take... Yeah, would you take #1 single or top 10 album?
Top 10 album, probably.
Top 10 album?
Yeah.
I heard someone say before that the single's like a viral song that goes everywhere.
Yeah, but you can have that one song and then it disappears. Like with an album, like top 10, majority of your songs are going to be... I'm thinking on like an income wise.
Yeah.
That would be better. But if it was a song like Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas, yeah, I'll take the single. It would just depend, because she kills it every year with that song. #1 it's been like #1 for like since it's come out or something like that. Well, I mean,
it's a seasonal song, right? So
it's
it's
a seasonal
always going to
song.
be played.
But imagine how many right? It gets played radio, TV, everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Adverts, like not just adverts in the UK. She is killing it with that. Yeah. And whoever's on the production team for that, they are killing it. That's amazing. I think like that's one of the best success stories we probably have in.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a big song, to be fair.
And the fact that it charts to #1 every year since I think it's been out or something like that. Or 17 years or something like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is.
And it will till, I think...
Yeah, probably still going on.
Till we die, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see any other song. And I think especially because like music is not being consumed the same way as how it is anymore. Like, we don't really care for like Christmas music anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not really, to be fair.
So that's going to be the staple.
So I'm just worried of time. I think we've got 10 minutes left. One thing I just wanted to touch on, you've been on a lot of radios, got a lot of concerts. Yeah. How is it when you perform on stage, or I would say more performing on stage? Do you love it? Are you nervous? How do you prepare for it?
I never used to prepare for going on stage, really and truly. I used to just go there, hope for the best, but that was evident in my performances. So like they got to a point where it's like, okay, now we do need to think about what we're doing on stage. So I did that, which is cool. But I think my pinnacle moment is I did Metro Fest main stage. So that was to 20,000 people.
Oh, wow.
So from that day...
Good stuff.
Yeah. From that day, after that, I've never been nervous to perform at all. Because obviously you can't be nervous to perform.
Yeah, you can't.
But before that, like that day, but running up to that moment, I was drinking water. I felt like I wanted to throw up. And I'm not the type to throw up. And I was like shaking. And then as soon as like they passed me the mic, like all of that went. Like I literally felt like as if like a sensation went from like my head to my feet.
Yeah.
And then it's just like flight or fight mode, adrenaline. But before that, I would get quite not nervous like visibly, but inside I would know. Yeah,
butterflies.
I'm nervous, but I love performing, and I think that's one of my favorite parts of singing, because I get people say a lot of the time as well that hearing me on a song is a completely different than hearing me live. Like which I think that's with everyone, but the atmosphere of a concert, like
can imagine.
It's like it feels like a drug sometimes.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Especially like I think don't want to touch on it too much, but Bad Bunny, I think he's got one of the biggest concerts.
I saw him have a concert on top of like a petrol station rooftop, and it was like swarmed with people.
Yeah, Bad Bunny, that's another artist that I like.
I didn't really listen to him, but I really want to look at it, how his like plateau into like what is making him so successful.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think I think he's like top 5 in Spotify.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Got crazy.
But okay, so moving off topic now. So with every guest, I ask them, what is one quote that you, when you're feeling down, demotivated, writing a song, what is one quote that you go by that ups your spirits and stuff like that?
Everything in life that you want doesn't have to be easy. It just has to be possible.
Yeah.
And I think that helps me grounded, because if it's possible, then I can do it. It doesn't matter about whether it's a hard task or an easy task.
Exactly.
And I think if everybody, not saying that I'm like some next quote guru, but I think I think a lot of stuff to achieve stuff is mindset completely.
Yeah.
So if everybody just, even I need to take my own advice, and no worries, I'm not always living by that quote, but if everybody knew that everything that they wanted to do is possible, unless it was like grow another arm or something like that, then I think we'd have an infinite world of successful people.
Yep, no, I definitely abide by that, because mindset, like you said, is probably the single most important thing. And once you can pattern that and manifest and visualize whatever you want, the world is your oyster.
But I think as well, a lot of people like get manifestation like really wrong, and I think I'm religious, so I follow faith. A lot of people like pray, right, for things, and you can do that, but you have to put the effort in as well. So like you can't just be like, I manifest or I'm praying for £50,000.
Yeah, but you're not doing anything.
Yeah. So it's like, what are you going to do? And your prayer or your manifestation is your belief in that to make that come true while you're doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Faith, was it? Faith without works is dead.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a good quote. I try to live by that as well. And also, so I ask, so my previous guest obviously was Callan. Mm-hmm. He's written a question in here.
For me?
For you to answer. I don't know what this question is, but you're going to answer it. You're going to answer it.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm going to get you to do the same thing.
Okay.
But Callan's kind of written it this way. So when you write it this way.
Oh, and he knows me as well.
Yeah.
Can I read it out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. This is a wicked question.
Okay, you go for it.
My question's not going to be as good as this. My question's going to be fun. Would you be happy tomorrow with the person you are if you died? Yes. I think, and this is not even me, like, sometimes I get mistaken for being like really sometimes arrogant. But I don't think there's actually somebody, I feel like I'm a really nice, maybe too nice of a person in terms of like, I haven't done anything bad. Like, I'm not a horrible person. So I think like all of the good things I've done in life, I would be happy to die tomorrow. I wouldn't be happy to die where I am, but the person, like my character and my traits, I'd be happy to die.
Good response.
What about you? Maybe not all after all those beatings.
Yeah. I mean, kind of the same as you, to be fair. In terms of my potential and where I can get to, no. But in terms of the person that I am, how I am to people, generosity, all that stuff, yeah. But yeah, we can always do more.
We can always do more, 100%. And I think that, but that's the beauty of life, knowing that each day you can get up and do more.
Yep, you can. And kind is priceless. Kindness is free. Like one thing that I do now, sort of to build my confidence, but is if I think of, say for example, I see you're serving me, I'm at Tesco's, and you're looking nice, hair's looking nice, eyebrows looking nice, I will say to myself, Mario, tell her that she's looking nice. Just say it. Whether it's a guy or a girl, nice, I will try to find something to say to the person that is serving me.
I do more on the homeless circuit. Like, I'm more likely to like see someone that's homeless.
Yeah.
Go in Tesco's, grab a bag.
Yeah, it's
fill
always
it up,
good.
hand it to them.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got to write your question down.
Okay. I want to ask you this question though, as well.
You want to ask me this question?
Yeah.
It's breaking the rules, Aaliyah.
I know, but I'm here to break the rules. I think it's a really fun question.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. If an alien came down today...
Oh, God.
If an alien came down today and said, Mario, I can show you the whole universe, but the one exception is you can't come back to Earth, would you do it? And it's not like you're going to go up there and die or anything. Like, you generally will.
I'm taking
But
that.
you couldn't come back.
That's fine by me.
Wow.
That is fine by me. Do you know how big the universe is?
Yeah, I know.
So we didn't speak about this. I did A-level physics, right? Mm-hmm. And astronomy is part of A-level, so the second year. And it's crazy. Do you know how big this universe is?
Yeah, it kind of scares me a little bit. But
yeah, I would take that.
My only thing is, I would say yes, but I don't like roller coasters. So that rocket ship back up there, I'd be like,
disgusting. What the hell are you talking about, man? It's just.
I wonder.
Ignore that and just accept the fact that you get there and you can do whatever the hell you want.
I guess so. And you could be like the only person other than if you believe in a creator that has seen the whole universe and that alien, I guess.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, okay.
And is that what you're asking the other guests?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really excited to see who it could be next. Don't tell me.
I don't know, to be fair. I don't know who my next guest is.
I think you should get your friend to come on there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The man them are a bit shook, to be fair. I'll be real.
The cameras, I'm looking at the camera,
I don't know.
I'm not looking at the camera. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the man them will be able to make eye contact with the camera and be confident. I don't know.
They'll just be something like, or they'll be like, I can't disclose that information.
Yeah.
If an alien came
But no, big up the man them, honestly. But yeah, they'll be on here soon.
Yeah, this is lovely. I've had a great time.
Yeah, no, well, it's been a pleasure having you.
Oh, thank you.
So that's the end of it, guys. I hope you'd enjoyed the episode. Do you want to say your socials? Where they can find you?
You can follow me everywhere. I have the same social tag, and that is Leiyah WH. That is LEIYAHWH. Go stream my song.
Yes, like I said, Reasons came out yesterday. Make sure to stream it everywhere. Share it on Instagram.
Tell Alex to edit it somewhere here, like the thumbnail.
Yep, we'll do that and we'll play it at the end of the episode. But yeah, thank you guys. This has been Mario, your host, and thank you for listening.